Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome, Zach.
Hey, I didn't want to refresh because I had a pink mouse. Oh, you can't see that very well.
Well, just refresh it one more time.
Well,
See what you get.
that's a little better, huh?
There you go. I like that color.
I do too. Great color.
All right, so I'm watching the Yap and Van Boning finals. This is pretty good stuff over here. Yap is up 9-8, but Shane's at the table about to tie it up with 5 balls left to go. And Shane coming off of his 4th place win at the Don Weir Memorial last weekend. We got to hang out with him. That was a
What
lot.
is this? Yeah, that was a ton of fun. What is the score right now?
It's 9-8 Yap, except for Van Boning's at the table, and there's 3 balls left. So it should be tied score here pretty soon at 9-9 in a race to 13 in the finals of the Florida Open.
Yeah, Shane's over there saying, "Watch this, Stan."
Yes, Stan Taranjo takes down Shane Van Boning, demolishes, I would say.
7-1.
7-1. Stan played almost perfect pool. Made one, if you could even call it an error. I don't think you could.
Towards the end, right? I
Yeah.
think we were talking about this, and you were saying it was the beginning.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh,
I don't remember. Well, maybe I was, and I just don't remember because the whole weekend was kind of a blur for me. There was
yeah,
so
you
much
were going, you were moving.
Yeah, so much happened so quick, and it was just a lot of fun going out to the dinners with the Weir family friends and hanging out with SVB and Spencer and Corey and those guys was just a lot of fun. It was a very special event. So Shane ties it up. And I'm going to commentate that match for you until this one starts.
Okay, let's hear it.
I mean, I can't show that match because that would be sort of a copyright violation on Matchroom. I'm not going to do that, but I can tell you what I'm watching. And SVB looks in really high gear. I haven't really watched a whole lot because we were commentating the other match. I've been just looking at the score mainly for the last hour or so. And the Hanoi Open is going to be October 7th through 12th in Vietnam. What a fantastic event that's been for Matchroom. The Hanoi Open, all of the players are just blown away by the crowd support in Vietnam. Okay, so here we go. The handshake is on, and both wearing red shirts. The guy with the red shirt is going to win this match. And Steven wins the leg. And then right after the Hanoi, the Hanoi Open is going to be the Reyes Cup in Manila in the Philippines. That's going to be October 16th through 19th. So lots of great pool coming from Matchroom in October. I personally think that what Matchroom is doing for the sport is absolutely hands down good for the sport overall. Growing participation, getting more interest, making it exciting. I love what they're doing. And then October 21st through 26th is going to be the Philippines Open Pool Championship. That is also a Matchroom event. So right after the Reyes Cup, Manila is going to be the Philippines Open. There is your Matchroom Pool News update brought to you by the Zach and Nick's show.
The Zach and Nick show. Ooh, I like that.
Just making it up. I'm just jealous that you and Trevor have a show, you know.
You did that.
I'm teasing. Okay, I am a little jealous, but no, not really. I'm proud of you guys. It's awesome. The Hot Seat and Chill show by Zach Zager and Trevor Secondick. You got to check it out if you haven't. Find them on Facebook. Okay, we're off and running. HOLEM with a great break. Finishes where he left off, or starts where he left off, I should say. You see any problems here, Zach? Maybe the 4-ball?
Yeah, I see the 4 is a little messed up. 2 to the 3 to get yourself good. I wonder if you can just break the 4 up right now.
I was wondering the same thing. He doesn't want to do it now. It was a little sketchy, and I kind of get that from that angle.
So
But
both of these players are wearing black shorts and red shirts?
yes.
Okay, this would be fun. So this is Stephen HOLEM.
You're right. Luis has the ball cap. That's
okay.
Interesting. Make it easier. Good stroke there to get underneath everything. He's gotten straight on this, and the 4 is tied up, so I'm not sure what the plan is here now. He's going to go rail first.
I wonder if he's either playing the crossbank or just trying to play a safe. Stick behind that 6. Oh, he was going for the breakout.
Wow. As flat as he was on that ball, it's amazing. He cheated the pocket to the maximum that he could to where it rattled in there. And now I'm not sure if he has the safe. He does if he hit it perfect. And meanwhile, between SVB and Yap, SVB made a ball in the break. Okay. A little bit of defense. He's got to punch it out now. I don't think he can play another defense off of that. Wow. Did you see all of the energy just come right out of that cue ball when it hit the rail?
Yeah.
Tons of spin, inside spin to just kill that cue ball.
Yeah, I had to watch that one on the replay again, too. I mean, it was pretty nice. So, not too difficult of a jump shot here. Like you were saying earlier in a match earlier, you know, it is a jump shot still.
Right.
He's going to get a nice little
That works
roll
out.
there. Going to sneak behind the 6. Steven is going to have to kick at this 4 ball. He's going to have to come on the right side. I wonder if he's going to play this for the side or the corner. I don't know what he had called. I think you might be able to play this. Oh, he's calling the 10. Yeah, I think you can do that, and regardless, get the cue ball here somewhere. I think he's just gonna go for it.
Oh, and he got the 10, and he pumps his
Oh, you see the
fist.
fist pump? Yeah.
Exactly
All
what
right.
he wanted right there. Off and running with a 10-ball combo. And yeah, I'm just now getting caught up in the chat. Sorry, I was looking at too many things. So much good pool going on. Ruben, yes, this is the A-side finals. This is the hot seat match. Both of these players are undefeated in this tournament so far. And
Yeah, I like that. Go ahead.
So I'm just looking back onto SVB's match, and I just saw him slumping down in his chair. So SVB must have missed something. Yeah, and Yap has an open look at the one ball in a 9-9 deadlock tie.
Cue ball was kissed like 4 times. It's gonna end up
Try break.
behind. I think he has a window.
I don't think that window's there,
If the
Zach.
2 is out of the way,
I don't
you
think.
could play a jump, but if the 2 is not, then you're gonna have to probably roll out or maybe play a kick safe.
Yeah, he's rolling out to a jump. Just rolling it to an easier place to jump from.
Yeah, and if you can just stop the cue ball, I mean, I think you have an angle to where the cue ball will drift over a little bit. If you can just play it with like a stun jump,
Yeah.
able to play the 2 in the corner.
And these are hard to give back, but they're also hard to take on, right? I mean,
Yeah.
both. Okay. No problem.
Now, I wonder if this 2 sneaks past that 6 side. It's very close. I don't think it
Yeah, it's going to
does.
be tight, which means it's hard to. You'd have to kind of want to power it in there a little bit to get the cue ball to float down to the 3.
Right, and the 3 is way down there.
Yeah, so. So you're going to play safe. That's the right play. Getting blocker on the 5. And meanwhile, Yap is about to win his rack against SVB. Oh, he went right in between those balls. That was a very small window. I guess if he would have just pinballed his way down there, it wouldn't have mattered much anyway.
He landed awfully straight, but we saw a shot earlier where he was able to cheat that. He's having a discussion though, because he pointed at this pocket, and now they're chatting. Dylan's coming over.
What was the discussion?
I'm not sure. Let me see if I can watch the replay on that shot. See if I can see anything. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see it either. I'm not sure what the discussion is about.
The 4 went, or the 2 went off of the 6 into the side. Maybe he didn't call. Oh, what if he didn't call the 2 in the side because it was obvious, and it caromed off the 6, and now he's trying to call him on that. Ooh.
I don't know. He walked around the table like he had called it, like it was.
Well, I mean, but when you're, I mean, in the rules, you don't have to call it if it's obvious. You have to call
Right.
kicks, caroms, banks, and combos.
So
So if the two
technically, that wasn't
caroms off the
turned.
six and he didn't call it, technically,
That's true.
if
Technically,
it was option, it
although
would be option.
for the, I mean, I don't
That's the
see
only
that
thing I can
call.
think of, right? I
I,
mean, what else? What else is there?
I don't see anybody typically arguing that when it goes off, shaves off of a ball, if it still goes in the pocket, like that you didn't call the.
Well, there was a match with Mika Immonen and
Okay,
what's his name?
he's playing on.
Jeff DeLuna over at the I think it was the World 10 Ball at the Rio, and I think what it was that Mika had played a combo, very obvious combo, and comboed the 9 into the side, and then Jeff DeLuna had called that on him and said you didn't call that, and it was this whole argument and stuff like that. So,
Look
but
at.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Dylan. Maybe I'll text him right now and see what that was.
Now, do you think sometimes players do that kind of stuff to maybe try to get in your head a little bit, try to get you off your focus? I mean, I did just happen to notice that Holem missed the 4 ball right after that exchange. I don't know. I'm just saying. Nice bank from Luis. Banks it perfect with perfect shape. And Yap is up 10-9 in the finals of the Florida Open, but Shane Van Boening is at the table shooting on the 2 ball. But he's got to get shape on the 4, and Shane scratches. Oh, disaster. Trying to get shape from the 2 to the 4. SVB scratches right into the corner. And not happy. And what's going on the other table over here between Clay Belvoir and, oh, that's over. Sorry. Eric Vargas, obviously, defeated Clay Belvoir earlier. But there is another match going on that I'm not on. Which is, yes, Stephen Follen and Eric Vargas. In that match, it is 2-0 in favor of Follen. And if you're interested in watching that match, I will post that link in the chat for you guys if you want to watch that. Or maybe do multi-screen. All right, so this is after the break. I wasn't watching Zach, so I'm assuming this was right after the break. Oh, Zach's on mute. Yep, it is. So push out. It's kind of a tough spot. Wonder if you can bank the one off that side rail and follow the cue ball off the same side rail and get the cue ball to go to the back of the two. That seems kind of tough to
He might
execute.
just be looking at the simple get the one over here and
Yeah,
stop the cue
and
ball.
stop the cue ball. That's
Maybe
smart.
even call the one.
Oh, his cue ball leaked out, but he probably did call the one there, I would assume. His cue ball leaked out more than he wanted, and that might,
Mine's
it might, yeah, there might be an edge there to shoot at.
very close. You're gonna lose your cue ball quite a bit, and I think if you use that edge to play safe, like it's probably gonna go in the pocket.
So, Zach, what are your thoughts about Moscone Cup in Florida instead of Las Vegas? Do you have any opinion about that?
No, I mean I think the environment is somewhat similar. I mean it's always at a casino, right? In a big convention center or wherever they hold them, you know. So I think once everybody's there and in the venue, you know, it's all the same.
Yeah.
And but here's the other thing too is pool's always in Vegas. So I think it is kind of cool that it's in Florida
Okay. It's
because
interesting.
pool's always in Vegas, right? Like all the pro tournaments, you know, a lot of them are in Vegas. You don't see a lot of tournaments outside of Vegas in the U.S. I mean, we have the Florida Open, and now the World Nine Ball Tour has all these different events, and then Ultimate Pools coming around. So there is big pro events kind of popping up and outside of Vegas and stuff like that. But
Yeah, it's a good
I
point.
like it.
Nice shot.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
scratch.
man. That was a very tidy safety. He really got the cue ball in there good on the nine. So Holm had to use a lot of spin to get that to go back and ends up hitting it too good. Follows it straight in.
Hey, Mike, what should the score be? Who won that last rack?
Do they have the score wrong?
Mike thinks so.
So just so you guys know, we're not keeping score. The players keep score because it's EvoSports and it's a player-run system. So Steven, oh, I'm on the wrong one. I'll go back. I'll go back and check though. Let's see. Yep, Holm won the first one.
I know Luis won the second one.
Yeah, Luis won the second one. And then, yeah, that's right. There's only been two. I just went back all the way. And now it's changed to 2-1. You know what I found is that players are so much better at keeping score than commentators are
Way better.
because it matters so much more what the score is and that the score is right. It matters so much more to them than it does to us.
There was a match, I think it was on the hot seat and chill, and the players weren't keeping their own score. And I tried to send like one message to the players, but they were in the middle of the match. I don't want to bug them. And so we had to keep score. And it was tricky. The chat was really helping us out on that one. Yeah, I'm not a very good scorekeeper. In
Yeah,
leagues and stuff like that, I tell my team, I say, look, I will keep score if you want, but I get distracted very easily, and I probably will mess it up every
yeah,
time.
yeah,
And so they just keep score. Like, I'm not trying to get out of it, you know, I just am being honest. Like, I'm going to mess it up.
right. Yeah, I mean, we're here to commentate and really just BS with each other and watch pool at the same time with you guys. we're not we're not here to be working and keeping score. That's not our job.
It's true.
This is our leisure time. But the players have been doing a really good job of it. So
Ed said he was there, and some of the players would say stuff like, "Mark your own score. I'm not marking it for you." And then that comment disappeared. Can you delete your comments on YouTube?
apparently you can. Message retracted, it says.
That's something new that I just found out. Let's see. I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna test it.
I was watching P&W pool thing, and
Oh, look, my comment. Can I delete this? I can't, but I can remove it.
what's the difference between removing and deleting?
It's a different word. Then
Apparently.
it said message retracted.
Okay, so back to the game.
Back to the game. You
Nice.
said we were here to BS with each other.
Okay, so this is after the break. Push out.
Oh.
Oh no, it
Oh.
wasn't. So he tied up a ball. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
this is what we get for not paying attention. I'm trying to guess at what's
We
happening.
were BSing.
We
It's
were.
fine. So maybe we're gonna see a 3 foul. He's gonna try to put this 2 up by the 3-8 so he can play another safe after, but now he's gonna. I don't
That's
think he has this kick. It's still a good save, but he may be able to spin it now. But I think really what he wanted was the 2 kind of behind the 3. So now you're kicking at both of those balls. And
and
he's not gonna get a rail.
he's got 1-2, but he pushed the 2 ball further away from traffic. So
It's okay. He can put this cue ball right here. Ooh, that would be nasty.
he did just tell him you're on 2, which I know everybody wants to get into the discussion about. Are you supposed to tell them when they're coming to the table or right after they commit it? And it's like, I tell
No,
them,
you need to tell them
look,
anytime between the second foul and when they shoot again. Anytime. That's what the rule says.
I just say, tell them 5 times. Keep telling them.
That's so annoying that I would be so mad if somebody just kept
No, but
telling me, like,
really,
I get it. I'm on 2. I get it.
if you get the nod of acknowledgement, that's what you need, right? After they've committed 2, you say you're on 2 sometime in there, you get the nod that they acknowledge that you called them on it, that they know. After that, you're good. That's what I think, anyway.
He might be looking to just run this out, but if he was playing safe, I mean, maybe he's playing safe with a different ball, but I mean, I like just tucking the cue ball underneath that 7. I mean, that's nasty.
Yeah,
But he might just look to run this out.
I think that's
Not a
best.
very difficult out.
Yeah, I think it's best. I mean, the 8's the only problem, but the 7 being right there gets you right on the 8, so it's not a problem. These guys just make it look so easy. Hitting that with a lot of low outside and staying accurate with the shot. Came a little hot with that one.
He might just play. I think he's going to play this with inside and try to come underneath the 8 and back out.
Yeah. God, so it makes it look so easy. Those are so missable when you use that much inside and hitting it at a kind of a slow medium pace.
Well, and see, that's the thing too, because like I use a lot of English and I'll use that and I'll be kind of comfortable with it. But I hear people saying like you can't do that on the 9-foot tables. Right. And I think that's why I miss so much because I'm so used to playing with so much English.
Yeah, well, distance makes English much more difficult. because
Right.
you're not only having to compensate the deflection, but also the swerve after the deflection, right? Especially at a slow to slow medium speed. Yeah, that's right, Ed. Ed Winter says he's going to say you're on two and then go run out.
Yeah. Well, I think originally he was gonna play the safe,
Well,
but it's also good to tell them they're on two because you get in a run out, right? And then all of a sudden you
yeah, and
kind
then
of get weird and then something happens and then you forget that they're on two. Because sometimes people foul on accident, right?
well, that's why I think you should tell them again at that point. Like if you say it right after their second foul, if you say you're on two and they acknowledge, and then you go and you run 5 balls in the next 3 minutes, and then you play another safety, I think you should say you're on two.
I think at that point it would be like a courtesy thing, yes.
Right.
But I think as far as the rules go, like if you didn't do that, it still would be 3 fouls and it still would count.
I just like to eliminate the possibility of arguments because
Right.
I just want to play the game. I don't want to get into a dispute about stuff, right? So I'd rather be very clear with my intentions and with everything, calling shots and everything like that. That's me. The less conflict or whatever there is in the game, the more I have the ability to focus on what I'm doing. This cue ball goes down.
So
So Luis going to get an opportunity.
seven's tied up. Well, I think it's pretty simple carom. But it actually might not be. It actually looks not so simple. Maybe the nine will track kind of to this side of the pocket.
And meanwhile, on the other table, we've got Folan is up 3-1 over Vargas. And at the Florida Open, Yap is on the hill 12-9 and breaking. SVB just sitting in his chair hoping something funny happens. And something funny did. Yap is going to have to push out. I'm literally watching 3 matches right now, Zach.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm
need
just watching the one, man, because I'll mess up the score.
I need more monitors.
All right, so he's on the wrong side of this, but he still might be able to make this nine. Kind of got to play with some pace though and stun over. And Dylan is coming to record the shot to make sure it's a good hit.
Oh, the chat just livened up. We got Aaron Sullivan and Joe Town in the chat now. Welcome, guys.
I'll give everybody a fair warning. At one point in this match, I'll Oh, he's up. There may be a dog that barks for a couple seconds. So that's my warning.
All right, thank you. What's going on with the 7 ball? Is he going to be able to play the?
Well, I think the carom is there, but it's
Yeah.
just so touchy that he's really taking his time on it. But maybe he's not gonna take that shot anymore because Dylan's not recording anymore.
Okay. SVB with control of the table in Florida. Would be exciting to see him come back from a 12-9 deficit. And what are the payouts? I've got the payouts on my phone for this tournament. If you guys are interested in knowing, some good money in this event. So for the Vancouver Open, first place
What
prize.
did he just call? Did he just point to this pocket?
I don't see how that's possible.
Z Bank.
Oh, a Z Bank. Whatever he was trying to do, that wasn't
I think he
it.
was trying to play safe.
Yeah.
Which I mean, in reality, like he was actually very close from blocking the 7 with the 10.
Right.
I mean, that's a very difficult shot to execute.
So back to the payouts on this tournament. The first place prize is $52.25. The second place is $3,300. Third is $2,100. Fourth is $1,400. Fifth, sixth pays $950. Seventh to eighth pays $700. So those are the payouts for the Vancouver Open, and there is a winner-take-all side pot of just $400. So I think probably a few people got into that.
I think there was I think he's paying 7 or 9 through 12. I think I saw somewhere where it was like
Oh yeah,
550.
there it is. 525 at 9 through 12.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at the.
I mean, those are good payouts too. I mean, the entry was 250, and for 9 through 12, paying 4 spots to about $200 more than you had entered for.
Right.
I like that.
And the Calcutta pays down to fifth, six. The top prize of the Calcutta first is 2,000. Second is 1,300. Third is 900. Fourth is 525, and fifth, six pays 260.
I'm gonna take a peek and see who got who.
And Shane Van Boning still in control at the table in Florida. Cue ball got kicked right into the corner. That was bad luck. 100% that was bad luck because the cue was coming back nicely in a straight line. He hit it really sweet. Got the really unlucky kick directly in the corner pocket. So that can happen. Like I said, if it goes straight into the side without getting kicked, it's your fault. If it comes off the rack straight, goes straight down table, it's not your fault if it gets kicked in the corner. That happens. It's part of the game. Coming. Oh, he wanted to nudge the 6, and he didn't get the nudge on the 6 ball. Shaking
Well,
it.
if he can make this 2, I mean, the 9 is really the only issue
Right. Go
he
rail
has.
first on the 2, and yeah, the
I mean,
9.
it really does go towards this corner, so You got to hit it with some pace. But I mean, if he can hit this just right, even if he gets hooked behind the 9, right? The 3's hanging. And if you play the jump, the cue ball's naturally going for shape on the 4. So, I mean, just make this.
And the
Yeah,
9
he's going to be
away.
jumping, but
It's not terrible. As Phoebe
you
wins
can play
that
this
rack.
a little bit of. So, what is it? 12-10?
Yeah, as Phoebe
10-12?
wins that rack, and it is 12-10. Shane's break. And meanwhile, on table 20, the score is 3-2 in favor of Stephen Follin over Eric Vargas. Gets the 8-ball as well here. Okay.
I mean, he's got a shot here. I think you need to play this, though, with a little bit outside just to clear that side pocket.
Yeah. Hmm.
I guess that would be inside. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Get to the other side of the.
Secret's probably in the chat. Gonna tell me to get it together. Uh, Aaron, I'm in Salem. I was not in Vancouver today. I did not go play. But in Salem, if you're interested, I think I got to 95 or 96.
And I've got bad news for U.S. pool fans. Captain America
Oh,
is not at the table. I just looked over. I don't know what happened, but Yap is at the table, and he's got a very open out with 8 balls on the table. So not looking good for USA, Captain America.
I don't think the 10 ball impedes this shot. Yeah, it's okay. I will say, though, I like Aloysius Yap.
Yeah, one of my favorite matches to watch is the one with him and Koping Chung, or Koping actually
Oh,
just
my God. Yeah, but
he
that's.
made.
Oh.
I mean, I know it wasn't Yap's fault. Yap's a great player, but he will always be remembered in that one match where he did not make a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. Ko Ping Chung made 99 out of 99 balls.
Right.
A perfect. I mean, just amazing. And then went on the next match to win the U.S. Open.
Yeah, against Federer.
Yeah. Federer actually was out pretty early in this event. I think he made it to the last 64
Yeah,
and
it
then
surprised me as
lost
well.
to Robbie Capito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I saw
Robbie.
a post on Facebook and I commented. I said, "You lost? It's about time."
Yeah, Robbie Capito out of Hong Kong. Super nice guy. He's got a pool hall there that he just opened up. Might be getting EvoSports going in Hong Kong at Robbie Capito's room.
All right.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
We'll get that on Hot Seat and Chill.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so we're tied up.
How good is your Cantonese?
Not very good.
Okay, I'm just checking. I wasn't expecting much there. It's a long shot. But yeah, Yap
Trevor might be okay at it. That would not surprise me.
it wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah, it would not surprise me at all if he was fluent in Cantonese.
This is going to be it. Yap wins 13-10 against SVB in the Florida Open. Congrats to Aloysius Yap. Pumps his fists in the air, and the Florida Open is in the books. Aloysius Yap, first place. Shane Van Boening, second. Good run from SVB, though.
Yeah, I wonder when the last time Aloysius won, a Matchroom event.
It's a good question for AZ Billiards.
Oh, is that the forum?
Yeah, you can get the player's history, profile, all of that stuff. AZ Billiards? You're not AZ Billiards?
No, but I'm gonna check it out right now.
Oh, man. Oh, look at the 10 ball. Look at the 10 ball. It
Oh
did not
boy.
drop. It didn't drop in the pocket. So this is
And
going
he made
to
a
be,
ball in the break.
yeah.
Watch out though. Watch out for this 6 ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch out.
That's true. Good point.
Playing with a cue ball.
But
Yeah.
I didn't like going into it that way because of that potential for it to follow in.
Stephen Holm quickly to the table.
Yeah.
And Luis kind of like, what just happened?
I was surprised that he caromed that because of the risk. Is it was hanging just barely.
Yeah, but I think there was risk both ways, and it was a super thin cut on the one.
Yeah.
Plus chance of scratching, and you had to hit it hard. I think. I think he was just trying. I think he hit it hard because he was trying to just get that natural slide angle on the tangent line and hit the left side of it. But he hit it full, and it fell, as well as the cue ball. And now Stephen Holm has ball in hand. We're tied at 3. Well, I will say that it is not 6-1 because the last 3 matches at one point, I believe, were all 6-1. So we got a good match going.
Yeah, we got a good match going here, and there's also a good match going on table 20. It is, oh, sorry, this is table 20. No, yeah, table 20. Man, I'm telling you, the Stephen Holem thing is really messing me up. They're both on the left side of the scoreboard, so I'm looking at both. The both matches are tied at 3-3. That is Stephen Fullen versus Eric Vargas. There's a B-side match happening on table 20.
So Aloysius Yap, it says, finally captured his first Matchroom major with a commanding performance at the 2025 UK Open, overpowering Jonas Soto 13-1.
That's right. That's right. He did win that.
So this is his second.
Yeah, he's having a good year. 2020
Yeah.
is good. Is a good year.
I've noticed that's kind of how it goes. We had FSR just dominating, and then Federer dominating. So maybe we'll see Aloysius dominate for the next year and a half.
There's something to be said about when you get that confidence going, right? You pull off a big win, and now you got that just air of confidence that makes the game feel easier. And I know that as an amateur, I'm sure it's there at the pro level. The 3 to the 4 could get weird, like Aaron said in the chat, but Steven played this really nicely.
Yeah, I think he can use this 6 to slow it down. I mean, he might clip just enough of it and end up down here. The 9 is in a favorable spot, though. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, Aaron, you're right. Those boys do take turns with hot streaks, and that's why I think it's kind of fun to bet on pool. Just action on pool in general, because if you're paying attention and you're watching, two guys could be the same on paper, but if you know which one is having, who's got the hot hand, it makes a difference.
Does he have YouTube up on his phone right now? Did you see that?
Who?
Steven.
No,
I wonder if he's listening to our commentary while he's playing.
I hope not.
He'd be about 15 seconds behind.
You would see him laughing.
Yeah. Like these guys are so funny. I mean, really, yeah. No, but I think I saw YouTube. Maybe he's using YouTube for some music.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, sometimes you want to watch back your last couple of shots or something if you made a mistake or you felt something didn't feel right or didn't look right. Sometimes it helps when you're in your chair, if you're in your chair, to kind of do a quick review. I know Stan Taranjo, he plays a lot at Q1 in Vancouver, and they always have the matches, up on the big screen, right? So they put on the big projector TV, and when he's playing, he always sits down and looks up afterwards. It's information, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you get to see it 20 seconds later. And after this rack, I'm going to take a quick commentator break for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Aaron, I need to look. I'm going to look into that over at the coast.
All right, I'm back. Reading through the chat. Yes, I believe, Aaron, you're right. At the coast for like the BCA Pool League, it is against the rules to have any electronic devices, but in a tournament, it's up to the tournament director to clarify those rules. And so sometimes tournament directors say no headphones, some say no electronic devices at all, but some don't have any preference at all. And I think that's the rule here. You can use headphones if you want. I think the idea with league play is you don't want to be getting coaching from a higher rated player. These guys, I don't think they're looking for coaching on their headphones, I'm guessing. Oh, although if Luis had a coach, he might have said, don't scratch in the side there on that shot. That was unusual. You know what he was trying to do is hit that side rail right before the pocket, I believe, and come down with the cue ball. So HOLEM with an opportunity now to take a multi-game lead. Shu Chang makes a good point. Yap has been playing really strong since 2023. That was why he was the first to be qualified for the Reyes Cup. Yeah, good point.
I'm pretty sure I know who Face Man is.
Yeah, it's Joe Town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like something Joe would say for sure.
And Joe, by the way, great commentary yesterday. I was listening. I was really enjoying your commentary. I think you did a great job. And Kenny did a great job today, too, commentating some matches from his house up in Canada. So thank you to both of you guys. It's really enjoyable to listen to when I was watching the games. And Holm is all over that mistake. The scratch from Luis into the side pocket. So I'm going to look at the results, the auction results, and I was going to see how much these guys went for. I believe Luis went for the highest amount. Holm went for 640, and Luis went for, in the auction, where is he? Luis went for 620. So Holm went for just $20 more, but those were the two high bids. So it's no wonder that they are here in the hot seat match. And one question that I did not get answered yet, or I forgot to ask, is if this is a true double elimination tournament at the end, or if it is a single race finals. If anybody in the chat knows if it's going to be a double dip scenario for finals, or if it would be a single longer race. Do you know, Zach?
Well, I don't see anything on the flyer about an adjusted race for the finals.
Okay. You think it might be your traditional true double elimination, as they say?
Yes.
Sweetness says no double dip, one long race to 10. Single race. Joel Peck says single minimum 11, possibly 13, depending on time constraints, but it will be a single race finals. Okay, thanks, guys. Looks like the consensus in the chat.
There's the dog.
And you warned us 10 minutes ago. Is it like as soon as somebody comes to your door?
Yep. Yep. That means my McDonald's is here. Oh, that's some food.
Oh,
All
so
right, I will be right back.
I get it. Okay. So
All right.
when you order the DoorDash, you let us know that there's going to be a warning that there's going to be a dog barking soon.
Yes.
And now the DoorDash is there.
All right, I will be right back.
Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Zach. You're
Yeah. You're good.
good. All right. Well, Zach chows down on his Big Mac and fries. I'll drive the bus for a little while. My preference, Chris, is what is my preference? It depends. If I win the hot seat, my preference is a double dip scenario. If I'm coming up from the B side, my preference is a single long race. But that's if I'm playing in the tournament. For me to watch, my preference, I do kind of like the longer single race. I do feel like the B side player did have to play more matches to get to that point, so he or she did earn their spot, their way back to the finals by playing more matches, and that in and of itself is a good enough penalty for losing. That's my opinion on that. Yes, Aaron Arganoza, there is a stream for Steven versus Eric, and I will post the link in the chat right now.
Hey, mind if I join you for a bit?
Oh, hey, what's up, Joe?
How's it going?
Not a bit. Well, Zach is eating his McDonald's. You can pop in.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Substitute commentary. Let's
That's
go.
right. Yeah, it's tag team. So, are you at home today in Seattle?
I am.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
And I see you've been in the chat, so you've been watching the whole match.
I just wanted Aaron Sullivan to hear my voice.
Oh, look at that shot on the 4-ball.
Wow.
What the heck?
Well, he's got some work here to do now on the 5, but still at the table. Better than the alternative.
Joe, you're amazing.
I love you, buddy.
Go eat your McDonald's, Zach. You're good, man. Joe's got you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
This episode of EvoSports sponsored by McDonald's.
Not officially. Certain restrictions apply.
Yes. All right.
It's a pretty good safe opportunity there, but I don't know. I think Luis is going to return the favor here. Maybe try to park the cue ball behind the 6. If you thin it either way, you're going to put the 5 in front of the hole. So I don't know. We'll see how aggressive he gets.
So, what was your opinion on the double dip scenario, or do you prefer a single long race?
I like the single long race. It doesn't reward the ace side player, but that doesn't really matter. You kind of you're gonna shoot well or you're not, and then you're gonna bring it at this point in the tournament or you're not. So I mean, double dip is it's good for some events, but I think it's the one race is kind of more exciting.
Yeah, thank you for that. I agree. As a spectator, I think it's more exciting.
And that's what the game needs at this point. We don't need a long, drawn out, ballad. We need excitement, and we're getting it. Like, people are hungry for this. Young generations want to learn, and it's not just this taboo thing, in smoky taverns anymore. There's actually a path to be a professional, which I like to see. Even though maybe I'm past my ability to do that, there's up and comers that are doing it. So
yeah, but you can enjoy it as a fan.
Exactly. That was a really good stroke there to stay on the 7. being pretty close to the rail.
Yeah, he got good on this.
Not a lot to do here. Maybe just trickle behind the 10. You know, somewhere right there is your good spot to be. You could even be a little further if you had to. Oh, keep it inside. I like that.
Yeah, Stephen HOLEM seems to be really in control of his game, in control of the cue ball. Just doesn't look like he knows how to lose.
Or it looks like all the losing he's done has taught him how to win, you know. It's like we've all gone through it. And if
Aaron says, no cussing, Joe. That's behavior.
I need a little beep button or something every time
Right. We don't have this is unfiltered EvoSports Raw.
after hours.
It is uncensored, but we trust that you will use proper judgment. How's that?
There we go. Let's assume that all ages are watching.
Exactly. We do check the box that says not made for kids, but it doesn't mean that kids can't watch, right?
Well, sure.
Yeah. So
Kids have been watching things they're not supposed to forever, and even more so since the internet.
well, and I hope kids do watch, right? I hope they are interested in pool, and I hope this is, something that can get them interested.
Absolutely. As this thing grows, it's like, yeah, you could schedule a time and have a commentator commentate on your match anywhere in the world. It's freaking awesome.
It is pretty awesome. It's fun technology. I feel like the community really likes it as well. It helps build the community.
Absolutely.
Look at that cue ball on a string, straight back, and it stops.
And he's center diamond, one diamond out, and just giving it.
It's so pure.
Yeah.
It literally went straight back in a straight line.
But he also scratched twice doing that from a straight kick in the same top corner. So
Right.
he hasn't changed his break. He's just, doing what he does.
I think those are just fluky things that can happen with that break. But
right.
Overall, the success that he's having with the break is worth the risk.
Well, in template rack, you don't have to crush it like that. But, everybody's got a different idea about how to break 10 ball.
That's true. Yeah, tell that to Shane.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the best.
Right?
Nice shot there. I don't think he can see the edge of the 2. You might get a nice little kick here. Put the 2 past the 4. It's good speed. Oh, he does.
That was a beautiful shot right there.
I'm calling the 6 on the side here for the kick shot. Oh, and he's going to call it down corner.
Really? In the corner? That's kind of surprising. I was looking at the 6 or the 2 by the 6 in the side.
I don't think it squeezes, but that doesn't mean it doesn't. From this angle, things could be a little different.
Yeah, probably call the 6. That's what I'm thinking.
But also, the angle you have to hit to make that shot, it might open up the cue ball too much. I don't know.
What's up, Damien? Tough loss, man. We were rooting for you to make a comeback. But tough tournament.
Yeah, good shooting this weekend, sir.
Yeah. Very good run.
And nice to see you doing some commentary with Collins last weekend. That was cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to hear that. So he got on to do some commentary at Hard Times?
Yeah, he was down there for, I think it was a memorial tournament.
Right.
On the post-up.
Nice.
It's got a good kick, but Now the 6 is in play.
We got to get Damien in here to commentate for you guys.
Oof. He might still have the edge of the 2 here. Cue ball is going to kind of move on him, but he might be able to go 3 rails and get back on the 3.
Yeah, he used all of that pocket.
He might get married to this. Well, he's
Come up a little far.
he could still cut it, but he's going into those balls.
Yeah, I don't think he's avoiding the 5 here, is he?
I might just stick the cue ball right there and kick the 3 ball, 2 or 3 rails. Yeah.
Or draw it back to the 5.
He's
That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the shot. It's nice to leave it out off the rail too. That makes it a lot harder to hit. You could still 1 rail kick this, but I don't know. I don't think he's got a pocket up here. He's not calling anything. I think he's just going for a hit. And leaves it kind of tied up.
Yeah, it's blocked. Wow, he's getting right down on it.
Yeah, I think he was down before the ball stopped moving at that
Right. Luis is moving quick.
Yeah, another 1 rail kick for Steven. Now you call something. Yeah.
And meanwhile, on the other table, Stephen Follin up 5-3 over Eric Vargas. Eric at the table.
That's going to be an awkward ride home. I don't know if they carpooled.
I don't either. We picture like the Canadians coming down in a big bus.
Right. They get stopped at the border both ways. I'm pretty sure he called the 1 rail kick in the corner around these pots.
Yeah, what's going to happen if you miss? That's the question.
Yeah, if you miss it on the high side, cue ball is going to run into these 2 balls.
Which might not be bad.
Miss it on the low side, and the 3 is going to run into those 2 balls. Or the 10.
Yeah, I think that would be worse, honestly.
Yeah, moving the 10 towards the pocket.
Yeah, I think if he hit on the high side, he could get safe here.
I think you just make this ball.
Like that, just gins it. Wow.
And, perfect shape. It's all good. Yeah, that deserves all the cash.
Yeah, he stiffened that too, man. Just hit it with a lot of pace to straighten it up.
Like, you don't even expect to get shape after that. And holy cow.
Canada, oh Canada.
Yeah, I tell you, there's something in the water, man. These guys get it done.
Yeah, Steven's just playing really good pool right now.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's doing it. Keeping Luis in his chair is, yeah. Like, Luis is dangerous at the table. He's a run-out player also. So if Steven can keep his cue ball on the table after the break, he's going to be in good shape here to run the rest of this set out.
Yeah, exactly. It so much comes down to the break, and he's hitting that break good. Other than the couple of scratches that were really misfortunate.
Yep, flukes.
Yeah. So I think just keep doing what you're doing with the break. It's successful. He's pocketing balls. He's controlling the cue ball.
Absolutely.
I would not change anything.
Nope.
You're up 7-3. A 2-pack is all you need from here.
Right. 2 in a row ain't a record.
Yep. I like the winter break format when you have longer races and good players. I think it's good.
I do too. I like to see people catch a gear, the momentum, And who doesn't like to see, 3 or 4 or even 5-pack? I don't know if we've seen one this weekend, but
Right. That's fun to watch as a player. It is fun to watch.
it is. We all strive to find that zone. I mean, win or lose, that's what I play for. If I can get myself in the zone and do that, I'm happy. And these guys have really tuned that.
And Joel says this 7-foot probably looks like a snack compared to a 6x12. He's a snooker player. HOLEM.
Oh yeah, yeah, diamond table compared to a snooker table.
Yeah, diamond bar box. Yeah, it's just probably feels like you can't miss,
Well, and those guys have rooms full of 9-footers up there too, so it's even, even better.
Yeah, the bar boxes like what we have here in pool halls is kind of a US thing from what I can tell for the most part. You go to like pool halls in Canada for the most part. It's a lot of 9-foot tables. There are
Right.
exceptions to that. You got the Metro Cafe in Vancouver. Those are 7-foot. They have 6, 7-foot diamonds.
I noticed Colin was playing up at Q1 this weekend. I don't know how he did.
Q1 has all 9-foots
Yeah,
and Chinese 8-ball tables.
very cool.
Yeah, Colin was up there. Yeah, I didn't even know he was going up there. And then I saw, oh, Colin's playing at Q1.
Yeah, I saw him on a live stream. Like, hey, let's go.
Hey guys,
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I eat my fries with ranch. None of you guys were right. Who said mayo?
Face man.
Oh my god.
Mayo.
I don't know.
It's like a European thing.
Mayo's delicious.
Oh,
Whoa.
and balls. What?
There must be a train going by or something. Oh my goodness. That ball hung.
Yeah, there was some hang time there. How was the McDonald's, Zach?
Yeah, what'd you have?
Well, there's a funny story on what I had and how much I had. I ordered a quarter pounder with cheese, medium meal, and a snack wrap. Well, I got a large double quarter pounder meal with a snack wrap and a 6-piece chicken nugget.
Oh, bonus nugget.
And there's like 10 fries left.
And it's not on the receipt.
Nope.
Love it. That's a W.
So some
Yeah, but
interesting.
I'm hurt, so back to the action, folks.
Yeah, back to the action. So interesting information from Damien said the playing conditions were tough this weekend. The air conditioner went out, so the room was really humid and sticky. It made everything really tough to play. Saw a lot of bobbles, a lot of balls bobble. Interesting.
Yeah, that is tough. AC and dehumidifiers are great for rooms, but big spaces, it's tough to really keep that under control.
Yeah, I don't know how many of you have been to Silver Star, but that place is amazing. Have either of you been to Silver Star?
Not yet.
Yeah, I installed the system there originally, EvoSports.
Yeah, so the first time I went there, I walked in the front door, and like to my right were 2 8-foot valleys, I think, and then the bar, and I looked around and I didn't see anything, and I thought I was in the wrong place. And so I asked, I was like, "Do you guys have diamond tables here?" And they go, "Yeah, they're around the corner." And I go around the corner, and there's just 2 rows of 10. And I was like, "Oh, dang!"
Love that.
Right. You think
So
it's a little hole in the wall, or just a small little bar, not hole in the wall, but
all right.
bar with 2 valley tables, and you're like, wait a second, what? I'm here for a pool tournament. What's going on? Turn the corner, and this is giant room.
Yeah, and they have 2 9-foot diamonds there now.
It's kind of like that with 15th Street. You walk in and you're like, "Where's all
Yeah,
the
it's the same
people?"
thing.
Right? Yeah.
And they used to have like a whole bunch of 9-footers at 15th Street.
So what are we doing here at this
Yeah,
game?
what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in the game here. Waiting for him to shoot, but
You just rolled the 8 in, right? I don't know what's happening.
what are we waiting for here?
We got all distracted with talking about McDonald's.
Maybe there was a fight.
It's possible.
Never mind, I take saying that back.
I'm wondering if it froze. No, there.
No,
See,
you walked by.
feet walking by. I'm like, did the stream freeze? And like, we're just all staring at a frozen screen, waiting for something to happen. Yeah, I've actually done that before.
Well, Dylan was walking by the table with his computer, so.
Okay.
Well, here we go. Is this a break and run?
Okay, maybe Steven just really had to use the bathroom. He's putting his glove back on, so that tells me he probably washed his hands. Thank you for the hygiene, Steven. Always appreciated.
Yeah, I don't know. He's back though. And they had to move it back, Aaron?
Ooh.
Ooh, good
I
shot.
think he's okay with that.
Yeah, he's fine.
What did Zach drink?
I'm thinking Diet Coke.
Well, if you would have said, see, I can't drink Diet Coke if it's called Diet Coke, but if it's called DC, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's this whole thing. But no, I had just a regular Coke.
I think regular Coke's better in the can, and Pepsi is better out of the fountain.
Well, unless you're at McDonald's.
Right, and then all you have is Coke. Or unless they have that fancy machine that mixes all the flavors.
No, that ruins soda. Like, it does not taste the same, that fancy machine.
No?
No, they have them at Burger King, and now Coke is ruined for me there.
You don't like orange peach flavored Coke?
No, just a regular flavored Coke. If you put the flavors in it, it's okay, but if you just get regular soda, it does not taste the same. All sodas.
No, Zach would get orange peach flavored root beer. Get it right.
I would. Yeah, it would get root beer, yeah.
Yes, it's all about the root
I
beer.
can't believe none of you guessed root beer.
Well, I wasn't even in this. I think I must have taken a break.
You weren't paying attention to
I
the
wasn't
chat.
paying attention.
So look at this break, though.
That
Look
is
at this
money.
Yeah, on the hill breaking like that.
Really not any problems to be seen. Maybe
I think
7 to the 8 might be the only problem.
Yeah, but look where the 9 is. I mean,
Yeah, he's fine.
just draw into this side rail or stun over, float the cue ball.
Sure. You could even go forward, but he's going to draw. The pro move is to draw.
And meanwhile, Stephen Follin is up 6-4 over Eric Vargas on table 20.
Is anybody on that stream?
Nobody's commentating that one. We have 3 on one and nobody on the other one.
This is where to be, though. So
This is a party. We're having a party, okay?
I know it does.
I feel weird now if I left.
Here's the dog.
More McDonald's?
I mean, I still got some fries left.
That's what the dog wants.
I feel like after this, all 3 of us should go to the other men.
Just crashed the party.
Like, we don't know what's going on here, and it's almost
Hanging out,
over.
listening to some smooth jazz, the Evo background music.
Well, we have 91 watching. They have 20 watching on the other one, and I guarantee that most of those 20 that are watching that one are also watching this one, are part of the 90 watching this.
I do split screen too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking good here. I'm thinking, yeah. Oh, he can just draw straight back maybe, but you don't want to shoot the 8 by the side pocket.
He might play this. Oh yeah, he's drawn.
Yeah, you could cheat it a little bit. Perfect.
He's a little bit of an angle, and he gets it. He's gonna be able to pop off the rail, shoot the 9 more with more comfort. You could say.
That's where you want to be. You could even do a power draw, 1 rail back.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the move.
Whoa, dude.
Just draw like that. You're not going to scratch. Oh, you just stun it right there. Okay, okay.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Oh, shut up.
Get that. Zach.
All right, we need to start like points for that or something. Figure out.
Yeah, Zach and his lollipop. You're not going to beat that, man.
That's pretty good.
Oh boy. Oh
Almost
boy.
get a little funny.
He's okay. Just weird side.
Yeah.
48-yard line. He's doing just fine.
Yeah, if that rolls to the spot, he's in trouble.
Or you just bank it for the win.
Right.
No, no, no.
Bye.
It's over.
That's it.
All right. Stephen Holem takes down Luis ORELLANA
And was this an A-side match?
9-3.
This is a hot seat match.